What is good, YouTube? My name is Kosher Nostra, back at you guys with another sneaker review, albeit late. Still wanted to drop it for you guys. Fam, let's jump right into it. Alright guys, Nike Kyrie 5 All-Star TV PE 5. The size is 11. Multicolor is the official colorway, guys. Let's pull these sneakers out the box and take a look. Alright guys, there is the Nike Kyrie 5 Rockets in hand. Of course, this was the drop for this year's All-Star game. I'm coming at you guys a little bit late with this review because my computer has been down. I'm finally back up and back in the game, man, so I just want to go ahead and bang out all these reviews, especially for these Kyries. I actually picked these Rockets up locally at my local Foot Locker. They actually did drop in store, and I went ahead and made that pickup All-Star weekend. So far, up to date, all the Kyrie 5s have really had mesh uppers on essentially all of the shoe, whether it was the lateral portion, the medial portion, the toe box of the shoe, the tongue of the shoe. There's a mesh material that basically dominates all of the uppers on these Kyries. On this pair, that is not the case. We have a lot more of what feels like a leather or sort of like a plastic upper. It definitely gives off a little bit more gloss than what you're used to seeing with all these Kyrie 5s, because again, it's more of a plastic material and not a knit material. So having said that, I feel like there might be some issues maybe with creasing on some of these. The toe box sort of reminds me of some of the Kobe's in years past. Another very different feature about this shoe is that it actually comes with these sort of neon yellow laces as well as a bag of white laces. So first Kyrie 5 to feature 2 laces right out of the box, which is definitely dope. I always like when there's options. Of course, they had to hit you with that plain white lace, as if some of us that have Kyrie 5s and Kyrie 4s don't have a whole bunch of white laces lying around. The shroud on this sneaker is also different. It's semi-translucent. You can see through a decent amount of the shroud itself, which in my opinion looks really cool on the medial portion of the shoe because you can actually see where the fly wire comes up into the sneaker under the shroud. I think that really pops and it really looks cool. In my opinion, it's dope to kind of get to see the shoe come together and see the build of the shoe, which this sneaker kind of highlights a little bit. Some of the exterior tips of that shroud are sort of highlighted in blue. The fly wire on the lateral portion of the sneaker is blue, while when you turn and look at the medial portion of the sneaker, the fly wire is actually that neon yellow. As you start to look up the shroud, you of course do have that rocket dot represented right there in the middle of the shroud itself. The tongue on this sneaker is all blue from Kyrie's logo to the exterior actual mesh portion of the tongue, the only portion of this sneaker which is really mesh. The back lining of the tongue is gray, the sock liner is gray, the insole of the sneaker is gray, again with the rocket dot on it. As you turn to that heel portion of the sneaker, you do have the rocket logo featured right there, all in black. It doesn't pop too much, but it is there. The lateral portion of the sneaker features 2 swooshes, one sort of reversed and oversized, and then a smaller swoosh right above it, a small little hit of mesh right here in the gray portion. The lateral portion of the sneaker has that normal size swoosh in that infrared color, which we do see on these top lace holes to sort of highlight these. The outsole in this sneaker is neon yellow all the way over, but it is translucent in places, so on that toe cap it sort of gives off a little bit of a different look to it. Also on that medial portion of the sneaker, again, kind of gives you a glimpse into the build of the sneaker and the sneaker itself coming together. The only hit of color on that outsole is going to be Kyrie's logo right in the middle in black. Guys, let's check these things out on feet. Thank you guys for rocking with my late review. Smash that thumbs up or down button for me, guys. Sub to the channel if you guys haven't yet. Throw me a comment down below and I'll hit you back, fam. Stay blessed, guys. Peace.
You are watching a master at work.
correctly.